Hit it, see what happens. All right. I think that's it.
So there's a 12-second video.
No, then I started it and stopped it. I'm gonna go live.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
This is miserable, guys, if you are watching this indeed, because I don't do cheap apps. Right. Next. All right. Yes, we're back. Finally. Now, see. Everyone see this? Are we good? Alrighty. Whew. It's been a long time. So, I added music, and I will run through what we have so far. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this music. It was kind of a placeholder, but I kind of like it. So, let's see. Are you ready? Here it is.
Very cool.
Yes, and first question, should I keep that music or not? It's kind of cheap battle music, but it turned out looking pretty good. All right, so you have a screen.
You just need to copy the link of the stream and paste it onto the description.
This description, okay. So can you do that? All right, so I have a confession. There was one bit that I animated off stream, and I'll show you what it is, and I'll show you why. In one moment, let me get set up. So, I don't know who will remember, but the original ending, where we left off, he does this combo, and then he punches him, and then they have the bet exchange in the background. But I was watching through it, and I'm just thinking that's too much. It takes too long. This is supposed to be when the fight is really starting. So two reasons that takes too long, and also that punch, if you look at Lofty, that's just a really bad punch. He grabs him, and then, yeah, that's a terrible punch. I focused too much on the guy flinging the knife, and then he just does that kind of weird punch. So I reanimated that off stream, so I failed. But that's it. All I did was, instead of punching him again with his right arm, he immediately socked him with his left arm. And then what I'm going to have him do is he's going to turn. And because I have such a quick scene transition, I can actually pick up right where I left off. So, my plan, let me get this set up. See, that was about here. All right, what do you guys think about the music? Yes or no?
Okay, I will read 2 comments now.
Yes, my underpaid assistant is just now on comments. Maybe I don't need that.
It says you should change the music when he punches him. It's something more intense.
Yeah, it's not the most intimidating music, but it's kind of fun.
Another comment says, keep the music. And somebody else said the same idea. Keep it first, but when you punch him, change it to more fast-paced.
I think I do need the incline. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's right. I need a better way of doing this. Right. And then I
Also where it says use clamps to hold down your set.
Most of the time, I'll use clay, even though I just recently got sticky tack. That's supposed to be better. At least it's better for your Legos. But I don't like it so far. I need to get used to it because I think it'll be a lot better. Anyway, all right. Now let me show you. Actually, let me get these bar stools in. Let me show you what my plans are. So, Lofty. Oh, there's my Lofty. Yeah. If you could get music, that'd be great, but don't stress over it.
What's that?
I said if you could get music, that would be great, but don't stress over it if you can't.
Oh, this is not.
I would use that to keep up with comments. So, he just punched that guy, and I'm going to continue this one shot by panning over this way, and we're going to see... Crud, where did I put my Agent Q? Alright, so I'm a little bit out of whack because I did not have as much time as I would have liked to set up because I don't know... Did you guys see my epic trailer? My cinematic trailer? I stressed over that instead of getting ready for the stream, so... That's why I'm like this now. Crud. I don't know what I did with him. There he is. All right. So, now I need weapons.
Buzzword says, by the way, are you going to make the Agent Cube versus Lego YouTubers boss battle?
Versus Lego YouTubers? Question mark? I don't remember this. Explain. Sounds like an interesting idea.
What are you looking for?
What?
What are you looking for?
I'm getting guns. I am off screen gathering props, so I'm still here.
Technically, you're never on screen.
I will never be on screen. That is right. Alright, so it's gonna pan to the bar. He just punched that guy and it's gonna pan this way to Agent Cube, who's gonna pull out 2 machine guns and start lighting them up. So here, let me show you. Keyframe, I don't know if I'm gonna keyframe it out. So he just punched that guy. Then it's gonna go this way. It's gonna show him pulling out machine guns. He's gonna start shooting and it's gonna pan back. Same shot, it's gonna pan back to Lofty, who has grabbed a table. Alright, so like bam, bam, and then he's gonna run at him with the table and smash him into the wall. So that's what I have. Let's see if that's what I stick with.
Where says, elaborate on the Lego YouTuber boss battle. It says a ton of Lego YouTuber signature characters like Nonstop Animation's Stormtrooper and my guy with the green shirt.
That's a good idea. Again, one problem is I don't know if I know enough people with signature figures that would be well known enough to really, for people to understand what's going on. Okay, now I have another problem because I had...
Not yet. Maybe Lofty catches the bullet. That'd be hard.
That would be hard. He would have to be pretty skilled. He's skilled, but I don't know if he's that skilled. I mean, it's machine guns. It's not just one bullet flying at him.
Technically,
it's
if you were hit by the bullet, he would be catching it, just with high velocity.
Yeah, he is catching it. He's already catching the bullets. Actually, no, he's not, because he's
try really
epic.
hard not to catch it.
Yes, he's trying really hard not to catch them. So he's epic. He gets a table. And, you know, in movies, people always hide behind tables so they don't get shot. But really, I don't think a table...
Now connected to iPhone.
Sorry. I don't think a table would stop bullets effectively, so... You would still get hurt. Alright. Now, what I'm currently doing is I'm trying to see if I have enough space to pan over, because I lost this wall, and there it is. I have this wall. I took it for something. I don't remember what I took it for. I've done a lot of animating since this. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to fill this wall out. See how fast I can do that.
He's kind of nostalgic.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Of course, I hope to wrap this up. I promise. How many people do we have, actually? How many people? 12 people. That's good. Good enough. I was hoping, actually, we were hoping the trailer would draw more people. So we'll see if that helped at all. How many of you guys saw and liked the trailer? It's kind of a last minute thing, addition. See it on the trailer.
Yeah, somebody says I liked it.
Awesome.
Infinite Studios.
Remember, alright, so we still have the fight for whoever can come up with the best title. And in addition to that, anyone who comes up with anything, I will try to include their names in the credits of this animation, along with a short clip of what they included. So, ideas. Right now, the primary thing I need is fight angles. Someone suggested a while back that I should do a wide shot fight angle, so I might do that. But immediately after this interaction, I don't know what to do. I want to jump right back into the fight. So I guess people just start coming up behind him. Also, I don't have a really clever way to end it. So, anyone has any thoughts on that? Again, guys, I'm sorry for having to do
Plastic
this.
Wars would really like Lockie to catch the bullet and eat it.
Alright, now you're just trying to be like Edbound, right?
He just needs to eat the bullet.
Which is great. This doesn't quite follow into that goofy style. This is a completely serious animation, guys. Completely serious. I'm being sarcastic also. I should clear that up before people are like, oh, this guy. I'm unsubscribing. He's a jerk. Okay. Alright, I don't have a lot of brown plates, so when
Here's a couple ideas for ending. Idea number 1. He orders a drink and then winks at the camera. Idea number 2. Lockie
like
falls in love and walks away with his new love.
I do not like that.
I mean, why not make this a romance?
Yeah, or a car commercial.
That would also work.
I like the first one though. He after he beats up everyone's lying on the ground, and he gets a drink because that's what he came in for. That's a good idea. Okay, let's see. Gotta get this going. I would typically try to have all this set up beforehand, but again, I sacrificed all my time making that trailer. Not sure if it was worth it.
Another ending idea. Make Master Chief call in a nuke and it kills everyone.
Tactical nuke. feel like I'm losing grip power on my Agent Cube's hand. It's probably an overuse of off-brand Lego guns. What do you guys think about the collaboration video with Hobbit 2.0? Do you guys like that one? Has everyone seen it already? If you didn't, you're a bad subscriber.
Idea. Locke jumps onto the stool, jumps off it, wall runs, and comes down punching a guy, smashing him into the ground.
Ooh, I like that. So, basically, I'm gonna lose my expressions.
Say, I love that. I like it. That is the right answer, by the way. You succeeded. You passed.
Yes, good job. You guys are not fired from my channel. So, run past, run up a wall, and then smash. Kind of like that, right? I like that. That's good. I was thinking about including also maybe a flip over table move. I feel like I lost a lot of my tables. Again, it's been so long ago I started taking things for other set pieces because I need to stretch my Lego. And now I feel like I'm missing table parts. That's not good.
Lego Lightbulb says, it was so funny with the laughing emoji. So far he has the best reaction. Yeah, this is now a competition I decided to see who can
compliment me.
Compliment the most.
Alright, I'll be back. Need more props. I'm going to have to disassemble my beautiful apple tree to get my parts back for my tables.
There's a tree now.
Yes, there is a tree. I'm showing it, so I feel better about disassembling it. I'll disassemble it on camera. There. It is done. It must be done. And I only see 2 tables, so I only need 2 tables. I think I can stretch 2 tables. Alright, so the whole set came down since last stream, and since I am recreating the same shot, I have to do the best I can to look over here. So we have those, a white figure, blue figure, and the brute. There's the white figure.
Another idea from Blessed Wars. That Lopsy does a gainer over the Spartan, picks up a chair, and smashes him in the back. Well, that's the wall run idea.
Yeah, the wall run is definitely a great idea. I will try to conclude that.
I don't believe I understand the chair.
Chair smash? Well, I like the idea of chair smash. In what context I use it in, I'm not sure yet, but chair smash is definitely good. Except one problem is I don't really... Okay, I got my figures. Let's see, one more time. Bam, okay. They're just kind of staring. So one problem with the chair is this is the only chair. These are the only chairs in the set. And they're not really the bar smashable type, you know? It's just kind of... comes apart in 2 pieces. So I'm not sure I can pull together another chair that's more smashable. That's the only problem I see with that. Alright, so... Let's see, how many tables? There was 2 tables. Right, if there was 2 tables, then I'm already in trouble because I stole some of the flat tiles. I don't even remember for what, but they're gone and I need more.
Somebody asked if you can show the whole animation so far.
Sure, while I'm doing this. Why not? Show it again. that's where we're at. So right now, I'm going to continue the same shot. So I'm recreating the background because my whole set got destroyed or taken apart. Which again, I would have liked to have had more of this ready, but I'm about ready. Now let's see if my figures will cooperate. When he runs at them with the table, I think I'm just going to use this piece. All right, I think we're ready. So let me keyframe again. That's the last position he was in, but he's already going to be off camera in the next shot, most likely. So, what was his proximity to the bar? That was it. There, yeah. See, that's the beauty of large movements. Even though, actually, the lighting might be kind of different, which is going to stink. But still, large movements, quick movements help to disguise that. So even though I animated this earlier, it can still flow together because it's, you know, like that.
Like a light bulb says, do what I do and use different pieces, like at the point of contact, use a bunch of tiny gray and round pieces.
Talking about what?
I think it's like if you were to do a punch, you check a bunch of little pieces that show impact.
Pieces of Lego? All right, I think that's our first picture. Actually, I better make sure we're good. So it pans this way. He pulls out the machine guns, immediately starts shooting, and then it pans back this way. And he had grabbed a table off screen. So when it comes back to him, he's already going to be like halfway flipped across the table, grabbing the table, charge back at him, somehow smash him. That's going to be a problem. Maybe he throws it instead, meaning I need a pan back a little bit. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. He more like throws it, and it's maybe impacts here and then knocks him out like that. All right, let's try that.
Like Bob said, I mean with the chair. So do what I do.
Oh yes, I see. So instead of taking these two apart, I would get gray studs and flats and do that. That could definitely work. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's a good idea. I understand now. Okay, I'm at an angle here. I need to change that back because that's weird. We're gonna see one last glimpse of Lofty's hand.
English Animator says, hey, you lost videos. Are you aware of the Lofty inspired character I made?
Yes, I saw that. It's awesome. I love it.
I'm not aware of this character. Actually, perhaps I am. So I forgot.
It was, I think I showed you. Yeah, it was so cool. Especially because I was watching it, and then when he first came on, you like see his foot first, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, is that? And then his hand comes out, and I'm like, oh, that's, and then he comes out, and it's like, yes, that's a custom figure. I was so excited. Yeah, it was awesome.
Good news, Plastic Wars is back.
Awesome. I did not know you left, but welcome back, Plastic Wars.
Welcome back.
All right, first picture, ready. We'll get moving. Coming up, first picture. There we go. The first picture has been taken, and I'd say that's a pretty good transition, right? Looks smooth. You can hardly tell that I animated this like months ago.
I must admit, I didn't realize that you hadn't taken a picture yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of setup, which I was hoping to do before. All right, good. I'll go ahead and make him start to move the machine guns up. And he's gonna kind of just whip them out, so big motion here. Again, he's losing grip power on his right
It
arm.
would be cool if nonstop joined the stream.
Yeah, not someone should get nonstop here. Or Edbound. Yeah, let's get Edbound here. Alright, something I don't like about that. That's too mechanical. I feel like I want him to like hold the gun up and then pull it down as he aims, but like maybe what if they were like, what if he pulled it up like this and then kind of flipped it around? It's not very practical and it doesn't give him any advantage, but I think I'm gonna do that. For no reason at all. Characters love to do that in action scenes. They just flip it out like that. Yeah, what do you guys think about that motion? It's different than what I was thinking, but yeah, like that's a little bit more interesting. In fact, actually, I'm going to delete this frame. We're back to one frame taken, and I'm going to come back. Just, you know, it'll make it more clear. He's got to pull them out faster than that, so. Here we go, yes. Oh, it feels so good to animate again. It's been a while since I've animated anything. So clay doesn't have as strong of a grip as sticky tack, but I feel like I have so much more control over it. I feel like I need more camera movement, and maybe his arms are too high. Let's see. Do you guys like that flinging motion? Yay or nay? I think I want to keep it for now. It's more interesting than just lifting them up.
We have a yes. We have a yay. We have a yes. Positive words ask how many hours watching we have.
I don't know. Do you want to check that?
I think we have like 20. I say wait. You have like 2,500.
All right, I'm gonna give his legs some movement because it's getting boring. His body's just stiff.
The
I feel
stop
like-
motion guy says, can we see the whole stop motion?
Again, yes, I can show it. I'll probably show it when I have to gather something, so, you know.
So in a bit.
In a bit. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Says, the Lofty inspired character was actually me in a different body. I wasn't aware that was something one could do.
All right, something I'm not liking here. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. All right. Again, his leg moved this way last time. He's slightly leaning back, and his guns are about ready to fire. And right now, Lofty is off screen getting his table ready because he sees guns coming out and he has epic reflexes. I love it. I love that flip. I think it worked really well. All right, now we are going to put the guns in his hand and he is momentarily going to start shooting. How often do you guys like position the figure and then forget to take a picture and then reposition it? That is the worst. I hate it so bad. I will spend like 5 minutes positioning a figure and then I'll forget to take a picture and then I'll start repositioning him for the next slide. It is the worst. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. All right, his head needs to stay focused. Stay on target. He needs to lean back a little bit more.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
All right, that's Great, someone can share in my pain. Oh dear, I didn't set this to manual. I need to set this to manual. It's not too important to have it on manual if you're doing this much movement, but typically it's a good idea to stay on manual. Does that look good? Let's see. No. I need... This guy needs 3.1. I think you're right. I just gave it a little bit more movement, so it's still, the momentum's still going. But yeah, good catch. Good catch. All right, I think that was good, right? I think that's enough movement. And I really got to stop it because I don't want to go too far, but you're right. I can't have it stop too abruptly. So there. I hope that's not too fast. All right, so one reason I need to decide about the music is because if I'm keeping the music, I got to decide if I want to make it match the beat or not, which is a different way of animating, because instead of just animating random stuff, I got to think about what the next downbeat is going to sound like so I can animate it to fit, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna run it through in just a second because I gotta get his gun flashes out. But let me just get him right in that position and then I'll run through the animation. No, that arm does not need to come out like that. That needs to stay down. There we go, I think. More like that. No! Crud. All right.
Project Word says, is your assistant interested in you making animations? He's directed at you, so you can
answer that. Well, I will direct that question to my assistant.
I enjoy watching the animations.
He doesn't enjoy helping me animate. He enjoys coming up with ideas. He's got a ton of great ideas.
See how I brilliantly filter that back over to you?
What?
See how I brilliantly brought that back to you?
Yes.
I just made a brief comment and you took over.
Alright, I'm gonna do, actually, something's wrong with his arm. Yeah, his arm, I guess that works. Yeah, I feel like that's...
Light Bulb says, Lofty should throw a Spartan at the guy with the guns.
That may be better. What I have plans to do is he's gonna get a table and throw a table at him, because he's gotta have something to block the bullets. All right, just a tiny bit more movement, and then let's run through it. All right, that movement looks bad. That's really bad. I'm in a dangerous place right now. When you're dealing with this much micro movements, and the camera is moving slowly, that's dangerous because you could really make the character look awkward. And I'm just trying to give it a little bit of motion that follows its momentum. Okay. Don't you love how I talk about this as if I know what I'm talking about when really I'm just making up stuff? All right, there. Let's run through it, see what we got while I gather my muzzle flashes. Oh, I gotta scroll. Man, I don't have my camera locked down, so I bet I'm gonna bump my camera and ruin this whole thing. Let's watch it through again. I love it. I mean, I shouldn't say I love my own stuff, but I love it. It's awesome. I think it's...
I will.
But I will. Yes, that looks smooth enough. Except I feel like his momentum kind of freezes. So that's one problem. But if he starts shooting, no one's going to notice that. All right, so I have got some old-fashioned... I dare say, a reference to my Mission 3, where he has those 2 machine guns. I mean, it's my own personal reference. No one really cares. But I could also use the original gun flashes that I used. Did those look good? They're a bit big and old. And what I would normally do is I would find my explosion effect and tear off a small piece and use that. But I kind of am tempted to go back to these just because it's what I've used before. Right, I'm gonna give it, the camera stops too soon again, but it's one problem I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have to start panning the camera in the other direction soon.
Idea, he can hold the table with one hand and look at the Spartan look at the Spartan, he just punch and throw him over the table, just a suggestion.
I will definitely have a Spartan thrown at the end of this, I think. Of course, that'll be hard because there's a lot of things I want to do that I've never done before.
You've never thrown a Spartan before?
No, I've never thrown a Spartan, but I'm also talking about other moves that I see and I'm like, oh, it's so cool, I gotta do that. What do you guys think? A bit of an old-fashioned muzzle flash, but old for me.
How old-fashioned can a muzzle flash get?
Well, in my case, this is a very old paper effect. Does that look good? That doesn't look bad. It's kind of big. Let me know if you guys think it's too big, if I need to tone it down. That's what it looks like with the red flashlight. I think that's actually better. So we got white, red. It is kind of big though. What do you guys think? Thoughts. Looks good. Looks good to me. All right, let's go with this. And I think, all right, so here's a struggle that I have. I obviously need to include a recoil with the gun. Do I do that now or do I do that next frame after it's shot? Do I go ahead and include a recoil, and also same principle with the camera shaking? I guess I do that now. Yeah, I think there. The reflection on the table is bothering me, but obviously I can't do anything about that, so. There we go. What do you guys think about that? The way that looks. I gotta commit to it now if I'm doing that. I'm actually just really quickly gonna take a picture with an alternate muzzle flash to see if it looks any better or worse. But what do you guys think? Oh, there's one option. No, that doesn't look narrow enough.
Alright, I'm behind. I shall check what I missed.
Alright, what do you guys think about a smaller muzzle flash?
Hey, this mouse not working.
It should. Oh, you just gotta click it to wake it up.
Weird.
This is not the next frame, guys. This is another option for a muzzle flash, although it looks like it could be the next frame.
What streaming app are you using? Streamables. I don't know what that is.
It's probably not a really great app. Sorry. Yeah, it's not a great app. But it works. It serves our purposes. The reason I'm using it instead of using YouTube is because I want to share my screen so you can see each frame by frame. Just see that. It's not a real fancy app. I can't really switch between things and all that stuff, so it serves my purposes. What do you guys think? Smaller muzzle flash or larger muzzle flash? Or maybe a combination of both? I feel like the smaller one looks more realistic.
Sam Studio in here, and it wouldn't be a stream without Sam Studio telling us he is the brute.
Yes. Facts, everyone. Alright, so classic muzzle flash, or in my channel's case, it's a classic muzzle flash, or more realistic muzzle flash, or maybe they're both bad. But anyway, What do you guys think? 1 or 2? And again, I can't create the polls because of the app I'm using. So that's another reason
Both.
What do you think? You gotta give me some advice too. Look, I got 2 muzzle flashes. This one. What do you think's better?
The short one.
This one's more realistic. Yeah, I think the short one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, the short one.
1 or 2? I need answers, people.
Most people are saying both. I don't know how both would work.
Well, I would just. All right, let me try both. But I'm gonna lead with the smaller one. All right, and I'm kind of not wanting to do recoil, but I really should. But I'm hoping the camera will kind of hide that. Okay. Now, another problem. Do I want tracers now? Or do I need to worry about that when I pan over? Let's see what a tracer would look like.
Hobbit 2.0 is here.
Yo! What's up, Hobbit 2.0? How did you like the completion of the collaboration? All right, that's what it looks like with a muzzle with a tracer immediately. What do you guys think? Yes or no on the tracer? I would also have a light on it, I think.
You're going small. I'm going small.
To lead off, I might do a combination of them, but I'm at least leading off.
Most say they should do a combo, so you might as well do a combo.
Yeah. All right, combo it is.
Hobbit 2.0 says, "Auto's brilliant. Love doing it."
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I actually animated that a long time ago, but I just recently thought of. Actually, that may have been your idea, but I'm so glad you could do it.
Was it? I don't know.
I think it was. You wanted me to do it a long time ago. Do it to someone or anyone, or even to multiple people. But
idea, actually.
No, the idea was mine. I'm saying asking Hobbit 2.0 to do it was your idea. A long time ago, but then I just recently decided to do it. So I've been a bit behind. Yeah. This is another problem I have with the double-wheeled guns. I feel like there's not enough breathing room to have them both fire like that. But, I mean, it's not going to be rapid enough if they're not both shooting. I don't know if I like the tracer. What do you guys think about the tracer? Maybe a little bit more in. Tracer, yes or no?
We have a yes. We have another yes. We have a third yes.
We're gonna do tracer.
We have a fourth yes. And then we have I don't like the tracer. Yes. Lots more yeses. I think.
All right, I'm gonna kind of stagger the tracer. Use it sparingly.
We have many yeses, and we have one I don't like the tracer. So what do we do?
Stagger the tracer because that's the tracer.
I would also agree. I don't want the tracer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stagger it. I love doing guns. Guns are awesome. In stop motion. All right, let's see how that looks so far. I love it.
A little bit when he's shooting. I like.
Yes,
that.
it is currently shaking, just not too dramatically, but it is indeed shaking. Do I need more shake? Maybe I could afford a little bit more shake. It's always nice to have that kind of movement on the camera. You can disguise mistakes with it. All right, now we're gonna do an old-fashioned, or again, in my case, old-fashioned muzzle flash.
Hobbit 2.0 says, just send over the new edits of the videos you had me edit.
Oh, great, awesome. I will probably get that any moment, which is why I should turn off my notifications for it. All right, still want the stagger, still want that effect in there. It's kind of big, but it might look good. My flashlight is beginning to die, I think. What do you guys think? That look good? Does that look good? Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good so far. I like the combination, definitely.
Maybe zoom in and then zoom out.
Yeah, that would add some intensity to it.
No.
How many viewers we got now?
16.
16. Record breaker for today.
No, it's not. We got 21.
No, it's not. Today? We got 21? Awesome, man. That's great.
We're famous.
We're famous, guys. All right, what am I doing next? What am I doing? We're gonna go in with another small muzzle flash. I'm gonna use the larger flashes very sparingly. I feel like that'll give it a more realistic look. And it's hard to give him the recoil he needs. So I'm hoping if I just shake it, it'll disguise it enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and slowly start panning backwards because again, my plan is to pan backwards, show Lofty with the table, and he's gonna kind of chuck the table at him. So, maybe I need a tracer there. I think I need a bit of a tracer there. There, yeah, I think that's looking good. Except something looks wrong with his movement. Okay, I think I just don't have enough downwards.
Question, will this video be available after the stream?
Yes, it will. It will be available
Not
in a playlist after this. It will. It does not divide it up like that. Right after I end the stream, I'm pretty sure it will be available on my channel. I will put it on a playlist though, so I don't.
The stream will be available, but the animation itself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't actually know what the question is.
If you're talking about the animation, probably not. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it today. I mean, it's taking a really long time. But the stream, you will be able to view the stream. I'll probably remove it from my channel page, so the only way you can get to it is through a playlist, which I'll have on my channel. So you can always view it through there.
So guys, can you turn the volume down a little bit? Because when you play the stop motion, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I was aware of this. I remember going back on the other stream. My volume is actually really low right now. I don't think it matters because of the way the screen is sharing. So I am aware that when the video is playing, you cannot hear me. But here, let me see. Oh dear, never mind. I lied. Okay, let me know if this sounds good.
You're so confident.
Or is it still super loud? Or is it too quiet? I need answers. Oh, I can't hear it at all, so let me know if you guys can still hear it, because I want you to still hear it. Alright.
Noob Master says super loud, but awesome.
Still super loud? Really? Cool. Alright, well, haha, I didn't lie then. So, I'll just be aware that when I play it, you guys can't hear me.
somebody on the stream with a little check mark by their name.
Yes, exactly. What does that mean? I heard
It means they have.
that's like a big deal,
they
right?
have like 100,000 subscribers, right?
I think it's like certified. Anyway, either way, 100,000 subscribers
He is the noob master.
the 100. Yeah, it's really cool to have you on the stream. I appreciate you joining us. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's see. We need a downwards. No, we need an upwards movement now. So it's kind of subtle. The camera shaking is kind of subtle. Do you guys like that, or do you feel like it needs to be more dramatic? Alrighty. A little more dramatic. That won't be too much trouble. All right, so we're gonna come back around with a small muzzle flash here, probably do the larger one. Man, this is so tedious, guys.
Can you repeat this again?
Can you play the animation again?
Repeat what precisely? Hello, first time watching one of your live streams. Hope your day is going well today.
Thanks, you too. Thanks for joining us. All right, I think that looks good. No tracer, I'm gonna leave a tracer out. Alrighty. Pan down. Alright, so one thing I don't like here is that gun moving up. It's moving up on purpose. It's supposed to be a recoil. I haven't been very consistent with that. They've been kind of stiff. But maybe it'll look good when I go down. Just kind of switch them up. Also, it's not counteracted with the movement of the camera up and down, so it kind of looks odd. It's not too noticeable. Alright, now, let's see. Oh. Yeah, I need to start panning back now. So it's gonna start panning back. All right, another large flash. And I had a straw on this one, so I don't have to use clay. Yeah, that looks awesome. Again, I shouldn't compliment my own stuff, but looks great, I think. It is rather large, but too much pan back, I think. And the gun goes too far down. Do you guys like hearing my thought process, or am I talking too much? Just let me know if I get annoying.
How much longer do you think this video is going to take?
That is a very good question, which I don't have a great answer for. It's going pretty slowly. I mean, how long have we been streaming? That's, yeah, started 6 minutes ago. That's incorrect. We've been only going for, it'll be done by today. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. 54 minutes. It's only been done for an hour. That much done. So it's taken a while.
So maybe a couple more streams.
Maybe a few more streams, yeah. It depends on how long I stream now as well. And I'll probably get a little faster. It's been a while since I've animated like this, so I'm a little rusty. I'm moving kind of slowly. Stop motion takes a very long time, guys. As you know, because I assume most of you are animators. I'm really excited to post this video. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna try to do an awesome credit roll showing everyone who contributed in an idea. And I hope I get that right, because I'm gonna read through all the comments, and every single comment where someone says something that I actually include, I'm gonna put in the credits. I hope I don't leave anyone out, and you know what? I should actually include everyone everyone who was in the stream in the credit roll, and then I'll have like lead roll credits in the beginning that show the people who actually influenced the animation with an idea. Because that's the reason I'm doing these streams. I'm utilizing you guys as a think tank. It's really awesome to be able to ask advice on things. I've gotten some pretty great ideas, like the wanted sign. I was pretty stuck until someone suggested that idea. That was a brilliant idea, and I included that. And the lofty using the hand taunt, that was great. Like the, I don't know what you call that. Try me. That motion.
Alright, Sam Studio says, I hope you remember me as a blue brute.
We do. You are right here.
You are a blue brute. So you in the
Sam Studios, the blue brute, is right here. He will be in the credit roll for sure.
We have a, oh really? That's cool.
I'm glad.
I comment Loft, do you like doing the more talking / tutorial videos between longer stop motion uploads, as I like your voice and it's really calm and informative. Keep up the great work.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that because it was super stressful. You wouldn't believe how much effort I put into trying to talk clearly, because it's stressful for me voicing like that. It's a little easier talking now because I feel like I'm talking to people, but thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, I hope to do more videos like that. Yeah, I really love that feedback. Thank you.
You can be in the credit roll. This person has provided self-esteem.
Yes. Emotional support. Or is it damaged? Alrighty. Too many tracers. Let me hold off on the tracers. Get that.
What is the name of the main character?
Lofty. This is Lofty. He is the main character. And for unsaid reasons, he is wanted and beating up people in this bar.
That's from the thumbnail. The one inside.
What is it currently? It's probably a really lame thumbnail right now. I never do my thumbnails.
No, I mean like for the video when you finally post it.
Oh. Ooh, I should have a thumbnail contest. People create thumbnails and send them to me, and the one I like the best, I will actually use. This is still
going on. The best title. We have vowed to use a title from the comments, which is not very smart, but it has been done.
No, we got some pretty awesome titles. I don't know if I'll use this, but one of my favorites is Lofty in the bar of easily beatable Spartans. It's great.
So anyways, the best comment or the best title will be the title.
Yes. So ideas. I will include every single title unless it's like inappropriate. But
what?
I mean in the credit roll, I will include every title or in the description somewhere. You got it? Like I'll include.
What do you mean every title?
Every single title that someone comes up with, I'll include in the credits. But there'll only be one title of the video. Make sense?
Yes, this is new, but okay.
Right.
I guess we're going with this.
Why, you not like that? It's great. I want to include
a lot of titles.
Yeah, well, I can fit a lot of titles on one screen.
You have a corner. Oh yes, a bunch of new titles. Come on, there's just one. I thought I said there'd be a bunch, there's just one. The one in Lofty versus the bar. And then another title, The Wanted One.
Right, where was it going? I don't know if I'm adding enough shake anymore.
Lofty beats up a bunch of Spartans, but he's wanted.
There's a clickbait title. This classic format, but he is wanted. More like he is wanted, therefore he beats up Spartans. Right. Now I have a little bit more space on this end, so I can afford to use some larger muzzle flashes, I think. And some tracers, for sure. If anyone knows a place to get some good gun effects, I don't have, like, sound effects. I'm not really great with gun sound effects. I need to get some better ones. If anyone has any places where they get their sound that's pretty good, love to be informed.
So, Lottie and the Drunk Spartans.
Well,
somebody asks, what program are you using?
I'm using the highly sophisticated Stop Motion Studio Pro. Fancy little cheap $10 app I got off the App Store.
Did you actually pay $10 for this?
Yes. No, $5. I paid $5. $5 for this fancy app. It caused me a ton of problems. But it works. It serves my purposes. I really want Dragon Frame. I was going to get Dragon Frame until I realized it cost $200. I thought it was a free application. It's not. But I appreciate that.
So someone feel like donating $200?
Yeah, if someone donates $200, I will promote to Dragon Frame. But I appreciate that it's a one-time purchase and not like a subscription-based thing. So eventually I'll probably try to buy that. But at the moment, I'm going to stick with this. I'm also a little intimidated by it because I'm not sure. All right, we're going to start picking up speed, panning over. I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't feel like learning a new program, but the more I use this, the more I realize I really need to find something different. So, yeah. I hope to get Dragon Frame eventually.
Question, what is your inspiration for animating?
You mean when I first started, or just where I get my ideas to animate? Because when I started animating, the first videos I've uploaded, I was not on YouTube, like ever, basically. And I didn't know there was this huge brick filming community. I just thought it'd be fun to post it on YouTube so as far as original inspiration, I didn't see many other people's stuff. When I started animating, it was a long time ago when someone showed me a whiteboard animation that someone did. And I thought that was so cool. So I created some whiteboard animations, super old stuff. And yeah, that was, I guess you could say that was inspiration. I don't think I would have started if it weren't for that. But I had this huge gap where I didn't animate anything. And then I just started because I had, when we moved into the new house, I got a loft, which is a perfect space for animating. So I figured I would give it another shot. All right, we're not really having much gun up and down movement here because it's panning. Wow, that's a violent machine gun. Let's see what that looks like so far. Just so you know, I don't think they can hear us when that's playing. So when that's playing, just shut up.
Okay, going back to your other comment, do you have an app link for some actors to be in?
An app link for actors to be in? You mean like voice actors? At the moment, I don't have any skits planned for need of voice actors. Is that what you mean? Just for clarification.
One question, have you seen the new Mando Season 3 trailer?
Mando Season 3 trailer?
I
Wait,
have not.
I didn't know I thought Mando was... No, I have not seen it. I'm sure it's cooler than the show. I gotta see it. Have you guys seen the Bad Batch trailer? How many people here are into Bad Batch?
So like I said, answering one of your questions from a while ago, freesound is where I get most of my sound effects.
Cool.
There's another comment. Okay, Loft, is there any suggestions for someone who wants to get back into stop motion, as I was really into the medium when I was younger, but out of it? Any advice, like lighting, movement, and composition?
I don't know. If my best advice is do it if you really want to do it. Because what I have learned is if I don't want to animate something and I animate it for the sole purpose of getting a video out there, 90% of the time it turns out terribly and I am miserable while animating it, and I animate it slower. So if you don't want to animate, and what I mean is if there's a specific animation you're going to create that you're not like really hyped about, then don't make yourself do it. You don't have to.
But at the same time, I would suggest finishing an animation rather than doing a short.
That's another thing. I can't stand unfinished animations, which can be a strength and a weakness, because I won't move on until I finish a project. Says the guy who took 2 months to come back to the stream, so maybe you don't want to be getting advice from me. Boy, man, this is tedious. Alright, I'm not sure if it'll speed up when I pan away from the guns, or if it'll slow down, because then I gotta deal with this guy throwing a table, and I'm not exactly optimistic about that. Because this is all gonna be one big shot. Right here, comes this way. Alright, I need to pick up my speed panning. Yeah, because I want it to kind of be the same speed as it comes over to pan back. Alright, I already took way too long, but I'm not gonna delete that. Alright.
And about that question about earlier, the voice actors, you was talking about voice actors. So.
You were talking about voice actors?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I would love to get some voice actors available. I'm not really sure how to go about doing that. So the app that you're talking about, I'm not sure about. Okay, now we got a problem. You see that light on the wall? I'm trying to shine the flashlight at an angle so that doesn't happen. But I'm running out of angle because we're panning that way. So I think I'm just, oh yeah, okay, I'll start this angle now. Problem solved. Alright, we're panning at a much higher speed now. Much higher speed. Get some muzzle tracers in there. You know, you can't really see the tracers that well because it's kind of blending in with that line in the background. That's not great.
What frame are you using?
What frame am I using? What do you mean?
He means frame rate.
Frame rate. Oh, that's right. That's right. I was supposed to title my video that. This one's 20 frames, I think. Yes. Normally I use 20 frames, but sometimes I'll use 15. Honestly, 20 is a bit much. I probably should do 15 because animating at a high frame rate isn't always a good idea because you can spend a lot of time. For example, here, when he flips the knife, in this case it's different. I edited it a little bit, but when he flips the knife, I spent so much time getting that knife flip just right. And that would look good, except for the fact that it's on 20 frames, it just flies past that. You can't see any of it. So, in fact, I even thought about slowing this down. I am not going to at this point because I already started to fit the music to it and it would be a pain. So for now, I'm going to stick to 20, but it's not always a good idea to animate at 20. All right, here we go. I love it. It's finally coming together the way I see it in my head. It's very exciting when that happens. Yeah, no.
Sam asks, so why do you choose the name Lofty?
Hey, look, there's Sam. The Blue Brew. Is that right? Sorry.
How did you forget?
How could I forget? Lofty. Loft Studios, therefore Lofty. It is as simple as that.
Why do you choose Loft Studios? I think that the original question was why Loft Studios?
Loft Studios,
Wait, let me ask you. Why is your name Sam Studio?
Oh.
Answer that.
I bet it's because his name is Sam.
No, I think it's his name is Studio. He wanted to. Sam is an acronym for Super Awesome. Something else.
Super Awesome Man.
Super Awesome Man Studio. And his name is Studio. All right, continue. Now I've cleared that up.
All right, Loft Studios. I animate in a loft. The house we got has a loft, which is crazy. I've never actually seen a loft before of this size. And I'm thinking about doing a room tour at some point, like a loft tour to show my whole studio. It's super convenient for me. I'm very fortunate to have it, which is really the biggest reason I started stop motion. So hence the name Loft Studios. I would have never started making my stop motions if I didn't have this super convenient place to work on them, because I can leave all my stuff set up and still do like my schoolwork down in my actual bedroom without having to worry about messing all this up. So yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to avoid using masking frames and putting a tracer right there. That may be too much, but I'm going to try it anyway.
The title idea, I just thought Lofty raises the bar.
Ah, brilliant.
See what I did there?
See what he did there? Yeah. Okay, I'm actually gonna take a break on that. I don't like the tracers. Whose idea was it to do tracers? That was a bad idea. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna try to move faster. I'm moving really slowly, guys.
Here's another title idea. Oh my. What's happened?
What?
I don't know. Computer order. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. What was I saying? Something very important. Oh yeah.
Title.
I had another channel idea.
Yo, it's Sam. Look. He's there.
Hey, look at that. There's a trailer posted 17 minutes ago for Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion. Special
I'm
trailer.
sure that's gonna be fantastic.
I doubt that.
Wink, wink, yeah. I'm not happy with Marvel. I think their stuff is really bad now. I mean, I shouldn't down talk it too much, but I do not like their new movies and shows have not been very interesting to me at all. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on Marvel? It used to be like my favorite thing ever. It was so awesome. Just how they'd make cheesy comic heroes into a believable kind of world. It was awesome to see that, and I loved it. But now I feel like, I don't know, too much going on. Multiverse and that kind of stuff is just crazy. Time travel. How could they resort to time travel? Okay, I better stop because I can go on all day about how much I don't like what they did with the series. So I'll shut up. All right, so here's where things are going to get difficult. I'm not exactly sure what to do. So for those who remember my plan, he's going to...
Title suggestion. Lofty gets into a fight with a bar full of Spartans.
Can you...
Why not? It's epic.
You guys can hear my underpaid assistant reading comments, right? Just to make sure.
I'd assume so.
Because if I'm responding to people as he reads comments and I realize he's not facing the... Anyway. That was a good title, probably. I wasn't listening, but...
Title was, Lofty gets into a fight with a bar full of Spartans because why not? It's epic.
That's really...
It's a long
captures
title.
exactly what is going on here. That is facts, man. Okay. So... this is the hard part. Right here. I'm not sure. Alright, sorry, what?
Somebody wants a shot of Lofty dodging the bullets, and then the bullets hit the wall.
So he's gonna dodge the bullets, yes, that's why it's panning this way. What my plan is, alright, I'm gonna move the camera. I can afford to move the camera around because since it's such a fast movement, I can always come back to it. So, I'm gonna manual it right now. Auto.
Says, as to my question, why does he name his channel Sam Studio? He says, because my name is Samuel, so I cut it in half to use studio and then put those words together and call Sam Studio. Okay, here's my question. If you just wanted to cut the name in half, why wouldn't you name it Yule Studio? Why Sam?
Yeah, just name it Yule Studios. Completely logical name. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Lofty was just standing right here. He was just standing right here. And now the idea is he dives backwards. He dives backwards and grabs the table somehow and then runs at him with the table. So he has to dodge the bullets. I do not know. What do you guys think? Ouch. I'm gonna take this table. Use that.
Maybe you should just get hit by the bullets.
Maybe you should just get hit and die and the animation over. All right, I'm gonna just set it up, go for it, see what happens. He's gonna be halfway dodging them. Yeah, so he's. Help, guys! I don't know. Oh, this is gonna take a long time to figure this out. Also, I need a next scene, so we should be thinking about what I'm gonna shoot next.
Surge Wolf Productions says, "Do you know what I'm referring to? Discord. I'm referring to. I'm honestly very confused. What is going on with Discord?
Is it like I don't really have a solid Discord Discord server set up, but are you talking about like?
He's asking me if you have a Discord.
I do have a Discord, but are you talking about? I thought it was talking about the voice acting thing.
Yeah, I think so. So you can come to my app to communicate to others who haven't asked through Discord. I don't know. Fusion.
I'm sorry, I'm not real familiar with all that. All right, we're gonna have him mid-dive. Oh man, I thought I had a good position for a minute, but now I'm stuck. All right, I think that'll be good. So.
Maybe after charging towards the bartender, he could break the table and use the fragments as wood bats to fight off other Spartans.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good idea. Right. Avoiding masking frames. I'm gonna stick this bullet right here. Because everyone knows that's a bullet. And it is not hitting him. He is barely dodging it. Sticky tack, you are letting me down. It's not sticking. All right, let me try lighting up this, make it look more like a bullet. Without illuminating too much of the background. No, you fell. Oh, pain. Stop falling, stupid. Ugh. Stop, this is stop motion.
Circle Productions said, "Do you have a mobile or laptop connected to the camera?"
Nope, just my phone. Again, can you, yeah, I can see. There we go. All right, let's see how this turns out. It's a quick movement, so it shouldn't be too bad. How does that look? That's kind of, oh, I think that's good. Yes, I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna have another tracer. Oh, oh, pain. Oh, guys, this is so hard.
What was that noise you just...
It was a distress. It was noise of distress. Get over it. Get over it. Ugh.
You're telling me to get over it.
Shut up. We're fine, guys. Don't worry. Ah, that looked so good, too. And I just had to get a tracer in there and ruin it. Actually, no. I feel like... No problem. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. See? That's not so bad, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're good.
I like any big program.
I'm getting hungry.
I have already gotten hungry. I don't like grease.
Alright, so he's rolling over and he's going to use the table as a shield. It really looks like he got hit there, but he didn't, so he's good. Not a fan of sticky tack, guys, but I'm trying to use it because it deals a lot less oil damage to Legos.
You don't want to damage that oil.
See what he did there. Oh, crud, you can't... I have a scrapped face on the back of his face. You can't see it, that's fine. I'm gonna remove his face. He doesn't need a face for this part. All right, let's see if I can get a gun tracer up really quickly before he falls, because he is inevitably gonna fall. All right. Barely got it. It's looking good, I think. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, now the table's gonna start coming up because he's gonna just take the table up. Take the whole table up with him. I'm gonna trade out his hand, his fist for his hand, because it'll look better. Oh no, this can't be. Okay, I found it, good. Because his hand is really small, and
it would be pretty cool if Floppy throwed the wood fried weapons after using them at two Spartans and grabbing one of them to shield him from continued ongoing fire if the table doesn't work.
I like the idea of him using the fragments like that. Alright, there's his hand. It's looking good. I think. I always think. Get that camera movement in there. I think I'm gonna have a couple wood pieces get shot off as well. All right, he's gonna change expressions too. Right here. He's gonna be angry expression. Do you guys think he should be angry, or is he still cool? Is he still chill?
Shouldn't his hand reach towards the edge of the table for a more realistic movement of using the table?
Yes. Yes, for sure.
His hand.
Uh-oh. He got severed. Yes, I am doing that now. Good catch. Good catch. I think what you're saying is like that. Kind of using his body momentum to yeah, that is a good catch. I'm not sure I would have.
I know I have many questions to ask, but how many apps with hobbies and community with others? That is the comment.
I don't know what you're saying. If you're saying social medias, virtually none. I have Discord, but I don't use it ever. I only use it if people message me on it. If that's your question. Alright, I'm currently getting the hand situated. His hand is kind of mangled, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult when I'm using this hand pose. Alright, I'm gonna change the sticky tack for his face because clay is not working anymore.
Maybe the guns in the background should be doing something. Like the
guys
in the background.
Certainly, obviously. Why aren't they doing that? Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Yes, they need to be doing something, especially Sam, who's right there.
He's the Spartan.
He's the Spartan. Let's just anger him. All right. Yes, they should be. But what? What should they be doing? Maybe they're starting to head towards them. I don't want to worry about background movement though, but I really should. That's a very good catch. Very good catch. Should they start coming towards him? Should I cut my losses and just hold it there? All right.
Can you show the whole stop motion?
Yes, let me just... Sure, let me run it through.
Also, everybody thinks he should stay chill.
Stay chill?
Yeah.
Everyone does?
Many people, like, one guy said, he should stay chill until he starts fighting Master Chief.
Okay. Here's the animation. You guys can hear it, confirm. Pretty sure. Hear it, not hear it, or barely hear it. All right, there you have it. That's what we have. Here's what we've added. This is the first frame taken right here. And wow, this takes a long time, guys. Hang tight. You guys really think he should stay chill? Seems like he's in a pretty big, what's the word? Trouble right now. He's in trouble. But maybe he should stay chill.
What's your favorite aspect of the filmmaking prospect that is underappreciated? As I love watching the behind the scenes of movies, even before you receive movies. Thoughts?
I haven't watched a lot of movies like that with behind the scenes. I find them very interesting. Like, there's a lot I didn't realize. Someone asked me a while back about practical effects, and I'm ashamed to say I had no idea that they even use practical effects, but that's really cool to me. So I can definitely appreciate it watching them. I haven't spent a lot of time watching them, those behind the scenes and kind of appreciating how they make them. So unfortunately, I have not done a lot of that, but I can appreciate it. I think it's awesome that they use, it should have been obvious to me that they use practical effects, but I kind of just assumed that everything was digital. But I did see one behind the scenes thing about them flipping a car in Captain America Civil War. That was pretty cool, how they used an actual car and destroyed it, basically.
What else would they use?
Well, I think they animate it most of the time, yeah. No, I think it's most of the time it's animated. Alright, I'm not liking something here. I feel like his movement maybe got too fast. And I'm spending way too much time with this frame. Okay, this leg needs to be higher. This leg is coming down. No, maybe like bent like that. That looks good, that looks good. Now I just need to keep him in the air, get his hand there.
I grew weird with this music after a while.
This music gets kind of old, yes. Alright, I might have to do a masking frame. I hate masking so much, but I think it must be done. It must be done. Unless I will always avoid masking frames. Unless I make it look like it's a gun tracer. I am not going to use a masking frame because it's going to look like a gun tracer. I think. Right? It totally looks like a... I love dodging masking frames. I feel like it's cheating, but it works. All right, let's get this light. Oh, crud. I had my flashlight on, killing the battery. That's fine. There, gun tracer. Yes, I did it. I still don't have to use a masking frame.
Lost, may I ask, what is your channel's main theme? As I really like it, and I'd like to know the name of it.
Name of the theme? Well, I jump around a lot, if you haven't noticed, but yeah, I used to be...
I think the music, I see the music.
Am I frozen?
No, it's just paused.
Alright, yeah, well, I don't know, I play around a lot. It's morphed into more of a, like, comedic Lego skits.
Yeah, I was talking about the music, your music thing. I believe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that is GarageBand. There's nothing much original about it, but I kind of adopted it as my theme. So what was the question exactly again? Just
what is the name of your channel's main theme?
if you're talking about the song, it doesn't have a name. The loop, the one signature loop that sounds like the guitar, it has a name. I don't know what it's called, but it has a name. And as far as the whole thing, it's just random loops meshed together. So it's called Lofty's theme. No, Loft Studios theme. Yeah. So it can't get copyrighted because it's from GarageBand, but it's not that original because I'm just putting together loops. All right, now he's got to run at him. How does that look, guys? Wow, I am getting tired. Whew. Gotta finish this scene, at least. And the guys in the background, it was a really good idea. I should be moving them, but I think for now, they're just gonna be kind of watching because I don't think I can worry about it at the moment. All right, we're gonna have an impact followed by a piece of the table getting flung off. That looks good. All right, so again, you guys said chill expression. I feel like angry would make more sense, but if everyone thinks chill, let's see what he looks like when he's chill. And he's constantly changing expressions, so it's not like he's going to stick with the angry for the rest of the animation. It's just in this circumstance, he's intense because he's in a tight spot. So I think unless you guys have some serious objections, I'm going to briefly use the anger face. You guys see what I'm saying? Something looks wrong. What looks wrong?
It would be interesting if Lofty took two pieces of the table, broken off from the table, and run towards the Spartans shooting at him and using the wood weapons as batons.
So I'm definitely going to have him run at the guy shooting at him, and the table's going to splinter, but I don't know how he's supposed to get a hold of the wood pieces again. So maybe later he'll grab it. Right now, something about this momentum, okay, I see what it is. He's flipping, he's somersaulting, but these two frames, he just kind of lands straight down. So I think, I don't want to ruin it, but I'm going to twist him because his momentum's still going that way. So I think I gotta twist it. I don't know. Looks a little better maybe. Instead of having him run at the instead of having him run at Lofty, maybe he kicks the table, just because that would be so much easier to animate and it could possibly look cooler. What do you guys think about that? Instead of, because originally I was gonna pick him up and have him run at him with the table, but maybe he just kicks the table. I think I'm gonna do that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah. All same trash. So. Throw the table.
Good. Okay, I think another thing that I need to change is something about that. It's just, I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe I need another in-between frame, which I really don't want. Maybe the table needs to come up. I think that might help. That might help. Uh-oh.
So kick the table.
Kick the table it is. All right, and I'm gonna ignore the clay. Normally I'd mask that out, but I'm gonna hide it though. I'm gonna hide it. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know except you guys that clay was holding up this table. Because I like to hide. So how many of you guys saw my review and liked it? Like, tell me the truth. Was it kind of annoying to see a review on a stop motion channel? Since you kind of subscribe for stop motion and then I throw a review out there. What do you guys think about that? I would love your opinions. No, I do not have an Instagram. I have no social media outside of Discord. I don't really have an interest in it. And I've learned that even Discord can take up tons of time. I don't really spend any time on Discord unless people message me. But no, I don't have any kind of social media. What review? I made a review on a Lego kit that a company sent me, and it was very different. It was very different from what I normally do. And yeah, you should go watch it. Go check it out, see what you think. So I do include a short animation bit in the beginning, so I kind of stick to that.
I loved it. Great review, but the review was nice. We have one that says a little. I'm pretty sure it was a little annoying.
It was? Okay.
I'm taking that out of context. It just says a little. But yeah.
But I mean, they sent me that, and I'm like, how could I refuse? It's such a big kit. It's such a nice kit. And I could use it. I mean, I can use it for my own stuff.
For how many years have you done stop motion?
That is a very good question. So, depends on what you define doing stop motion. This kind of stop motion, it's coming up 2 years now, maybe, like a year and a half. And what I mean by this kind of stop motion with Lego and Mega Construx figures. Before, I played around when I was a lot younger, I played around with whiteboard animation. I didn't do too much of that, and I even did some with action figures. And I'm not talking about like articulate action figures that have a lot of articulation. I'm talking like old classic Star Wars action figures that have zero articulation, and I just put them on a flat floor and did a 2D kind of style animation with that. And anyway, so that I did some of that for a while, like a long time ago, and then when I got older, I just stopped. And like several years later, I got this loft and had a perfect place to start again. I'm like, hey, I enjoyed that when I was a kid. I should try it again. So yeah, and as far as that, at that point, I'm like, hey, I got Legos. I can actually use Legos for that now instead of action figures and whiteboard animations. So that was about 1.5 years ago that I started doing that. So I'd like to say that I've only been animating for 1.5 years, but that's kind of a lie. So I've animated longer than that. Let's see, I'm gonna maybe have some more momentum.
Yes, loved it as the review added some variety to your channel as being a nice addition to the channel along with the stop motions, and I'd like to see more in that style of review as it's unique.
Awesome. It is definitely different from everything I've done, but it's also almost feels just a tiny bit like bait and switch, but I try to include as much stop motion in it as I could, so. All right, so what I'm doing right now to avoid masking is I'm actually having his hand way up here, but you're not gonna know that because it's gonna be, all that's doing is holding up this piece of wood. So that way there's a wood effect. It looks like his hand is still down there, but really it's up here holding up. I love this. I love doing that. I feel like I'm cheating. You see what I did there? Yeah. Always avoiding masking frames when I can. All right, and he's gonna get ready to kick it. So I'm gonna kind of elevate the table just a little as if his momentum kind of flung it in the air. And then maybe, all right, so here's, I think what I'm gonna do. He's gonna step back like this and then spin around and kick. What do you guys think? He can either just kick it like that or step back and then kick it like that. I think I'm gonna have him step back. I think that'll look better. All right, put his hand down.
You always had the best ways of avoiding masking.
Thank you. I love avoiding masking because masking stinks. No one likes to do masking. Or masking, doing the masking as in erasing it isn't that bad. What's annoying is managing the masking frames. Taking good masking frames and, you know, making sure they're clean, storing them until you have to erase it, because you can't stop mid-animation, or at least with this app, you can't really stop mid-animation and do that. Okay, I'm gonna have him change back to a calm expression. I mean, his moment of shock is over. He's got control of the situation now. Actually, you know, I'm gonna hold him a couple frames longer. Because sometimes if I change it out too quickly, you can't even tell his expression changed in the first place. Just 1 frame longer, I'm gonna hold his shocked expression. All right, and I gotta put his hand on because his hand is not on. I'm having a lot of trouble with his hand right now. It's kind of broken, so I'm having to kind of stick it with sticky tack instead of usually using a small piece of pipe cleaner.
Spin kick, step back and kick it. Step back, step plus kick is better. Yeah, spin kick, it does.
All right, spin kick it is.
He should do a spin kick and then punch someone charging at him from behind using that momentum.
That's a good idea. Except one problem with that is I want to show him the table flying. All right, he's going to go ahead and begin to step back. No, he's not. He needs to hold that table just at least 1 frame longer. Ooh, I got it. I need another bullet tracer, and in addition, I need something to hold up the wood piece. So, guess what we're gonna do? I'm going to use the gun tracer to hold up the wood piece. This music is getting old. Is this music getting old to anyone else? I can't play anything interesting
like 3
because...
songs. You should make the blue figure move his arm, then walk closer to the arbor figure.
Is the arbor figure the white figure? Right. I need some more dowels. All right, I see one thing I don't like. His momentum just kind of stops when really he had a lot of momentum going over that table. You see, but now it's too late for, I think, that. Yeah, I can't get in there. I gotta fix his hand, but oh man. Let's see if I can fix his hand without making it fall off. There we go, kind of. We're gonna have the table fling up because, like, I'm gonna pretend that there's a bunch of momentum flinging this table in the air. I'm messing something up because something doesn't look that good anymore.
What would you classify Lofty's personality to be? As in, he comes off as kind of a humble character, but also a stoic person who does what's right if he sees something doing something not morally wrong.
Well,
he's wanted, so...
must confess, he must have done something wrong. Yeah, I must confess I haven't thought too deeply into his character, as I have not shown him much. And for whatever reason, I thought it'd be fun to animate with him with a really nerdy voice, because that's what I did.
His voice that much.
Oh man, that hurt. He just roasted me. I feel the betrayal. Boy, it's hot in here. I was about to ask if anyone else was hot, but then I realized that's...
Is it hot?
Is this room hot to anyone else? That's one thing about a loft. Heat rises, and that's the end of the story.
It's not like you're going to say something else. You're just heat rises. Science.
Science. Man, I have these 13 people sticking with me. Shout out to you guys.
All 13 of you.
Yeah. Told you we'd have fun. We're having fun, right? Wink, wink. My underpaid assistant is thinking, you and me have very different opinions on what's fun.
Is he made out of ice cream sandwiches? We've already established this.
We already... Yes. That's a ridiculous question. We already know this.
That's a ridiculous question. The question from a while ago. How about improving song or music? That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Problem is, most music that is actually good is copyrighted. How about all 3 of the guys in the background charge him after the table kick part?
Alright, actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's see. Sorry, what? Say that again.
How about all 3 of the guys in the background charge him after the table kick part?
Perhaps, except again, I'm going to have the camera pan, fly with the table, and fly into the other guy. So then it's going to be a cutscene from there. Unless, what do you guys think if I continue this? This is a pretty long shot. Like, this whole thing is technically one shot right here. So that's one shot. I could try to keep going with one shot, or I likely have to cut scene now. Right. Looking good. Again, the table's kind of flying up in the air. And I hate ignoring the clay, but you can hardly see it, so I'm gonna ignore it. What time is it?
So here's the title. A dude with smaller limbs beats up a group of super soldiers on steroids.
There is an idea.
Yes, I like it. That's the winner so far. So I'm thinking something better before I put down the title. Before that becomes the title.
Alright, he is switching from hands to fists. Doing that off screen. Alright, here's a question. How many of you have seen my Godzilla versus Lofty animation?
Have him run somewhere and have the other three guys chase him somewhere.
I do not keep good track of my stuff. These things are really tiny and they take forever to make. And if I lose it, which I feel like I might have lost my fist because I can't find it, I will be disappointed.
I just want to say that your videos interested me to make more animations. Thank you. Your videos are great.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. I am losing energy rapidly. How long have we been streaming?
Take a guess.
2 hours.
About an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, where's my fist? Oh, I found it. Yes.
I've actually never lost my fist before. I just always know where they are.
I know this place like the back of my hand. That's new.
5 brownie points if you know that reference.
Yes, I'd like to see anyone know where that's from. Alright, how many people have seen my Lofty bar fight? No, I'm sorry. My Godzilla versus Lofty. Oh man.
Sorry, I haven't.
Haven't what?
Seen the...
Oh yes, I'm sorry. See how mentally drained I am?
You just immediately forget your question.
I'm like, how many people have seen it? Well, shame on you. You should go watch
Weird
it.
Kid, weird animator says to me, wait a second, did you change your name? It used to be a random weird kid. Now you're a weird animator.
How could you? Actually, I think I like it better. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's see.
I did, and it was actually the first video I saw. It was recommended by another stop motion animator, Mutrix Productions. If you know him.
Yes, he gave me like 100 subscribers with that shout out. That was so cool. Yeah, so my question is, should I do another version of that? And I'm starting to think I should because it sounds like a lot of people haven't seen it, which is fine. But I really am tempted to do another version. It would be like a rematch, except the mech would be a lot cooler. It'd be a mech. It wouldn't be like an Iron Man style suit. It would be like a mech. Godzilla's...
Okay, before you guys all said that he should do another one, don't think through, would I want to see another Godzilla animation or not? Think of it this way. Would you rather see another Godzilla animation or another funny skit or literally anything else?
Alright, so he does not want me to do this at all. I think...
It would be very, very similar to what he's already done. And there's like so many animation ideas that we already have. So it's like, why would you do
But see,
another
that was like a year ago. It would be so much...
Why would,
it would
doesn't
be
matter how
much
long
better
it was.
quality.
The fact is you already have one.
No, see, it would be better quality. I would have a Lego City set instead of Cardboard City. And I upgraded my Mechzilla. I should show you guys the figures after this. But...
And
yeah.
it has no story, it's just a fight with Godzilla. And there's already so many Godzilla animations on YouTube. And then we have a bunch of unique animation ideas that nobody's ever done before. Like, I can't necessarily say what all of them are, but just know we have lots of ideas.
We do have lots of ideas.
And he's gonna do another Godzilla animation. Has no story. It's not funny. It's just a Godzilla animation, which is just a plain fight.
All right, guys.
Have I
The
convinced
debate
anybody?
is on. What do you guys say?
Ignore all these comments. I was before. I just.
Yeah, I should. All right, it's been decided. Someone said, yeah, Tames and Kermit Productions said I should. It has been decided.
How'd you get Tames? It's Thomas.
Thomas, that's what I said.
Well, you got Tames.
All right, I'm going to remove the clay because it's off screen now and I can put a stock over here instead. Sorry. All right, what are people saying? The debate is on. Choose a side, underpaid assistant or lofty.
It's great.
Thank you. Now, do you want me to make another one?
He says remake.
Remake. Yes, it's going to be a rematch. It's going to take place in Cityville City. And only you guys know about this. So my underpaid assistant desperately wants me to not do a remake and make something else instead. Because yes, there are a lot of things I have that I could do instead. But I also could do a remake. And I want to do a remake. So what's up? What are you guys saying?
The story is set in an alternative universe where Kong and Godzilla didn't beat Mechzilla, and Lofty comes to take care of the problem.
Yes. Except,
no.
But yes, that's exactly what happens.
Oh, my bad.
Actually, legitimately, I was really thinking about opening my animation with something that said that. It'd be like, ever since the death... It's so funny that you should say that. I remember this now. I was going to open the animation with a short prelogue that had words that on the screen that said, ever since the death of Godzilla. No, the defeat of Godzilla by Mechgodzilla has wreaked havoc, and there's no one who can save us. Yeah, so cool.
I think you should stick with Diffusion.
Diffusion of... Yeah, I'm mentally drained, guys.
Or you just can't talk.
Combination of the two.
I like this idea the best so far. They play rock, paper, scissors, and one of them dies.
That's a great...
The loser dies. Yes, okay, so that should be... Okay, if you want to do this Calibo, just do like a 20-second animation. Don't do your...
Oh yeah, also there's a collaboration that I was invited to again, and I really would love to participate in it. Oh, darn, he's still in his angry expression. I want... Why didn't you guys remind me to exchange his...
Yeah, you guys failed.
Yes. I wanted him to be a cool expression now.
This is all your fault.
This is your fault, guys.
Why did people on the internet tell us to fix your animation?
You better be sorry, guys. Sam, Stud, Thomas, and Kermit Productions.
Yeah, that's not two people.
Lucasfilms.
Okay, that's another...
Guys.
Why is it called Mucus Films?
Because it sounds like Lucasfilms, and it's clever.
It sounds like what?
Lucasfilms.
Ah.
Therefore, it's clever. Is that right? Mucus Films?
It completely went over my head. Yes, it was a play on Lucasfilms.
Awesome.
I feel so silly. I've been reading like, why? But that makes sense.
All right, you're forgiven. I'm gonna stick with the angry expression. It still works because yeah. I'm just gonna stick with the angry expression.
Go back.
Do you guys want to just cut it with the lame music, or is it too quiet? Tell me what you want, guys. This one frame is taking an exceptionally long time to take the picture. take this guy up.
Do you destroy your sets after the stop motion?
All right, so this is, believe it or not, this right here, what you're seeing, is one of the first Lego sets I've actually put together myself. And up until this point, it's all been kind of rough, not really Lego sets. But, actually, is that really right? I hate destroying sets. I normally don't want to, but I have found that if I want to keep animating with unique sets, I gotta destroy them, repurpose them. So yeah, I'll probably keep the walls and use the walls in other sets. I have considered taking them apart completely, which I might do. So yeah. How does that look? I feel like he's getting ready to kick. I think he needs to twist a little bit more. Yeah, and this needs to be up and back a little bit. Yes! Cha-ching. That looks good. Guys. Ooh, comments. What are people saying?
I'm amazed at how great this animation is. It's just so good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. It's turning out pretty good, if I must say so myself. A lot better than I expected it to.
Why do you think the background Spartans are standing there as they're just giving Loptich a fair chance to fight instead of all ganging up on him? Okay, this reminds me of Wii Sports Resort, that sword play.
Oh yeah.
Where there's all the different Mii characters and you go fight them and they just like watch as they get individually destroyed. And they can easily just gang up on you. Surely somebody knows what I'm talking about. The game on Wii Sports Resort, the sword play game. Well, I don't know what it's called. I think it's just sword play. And then you like go against all the guys and you click the button and it gives you 3 options. You can play this. Surely.
No one knows.
Somebody needs to... no.
No one knows. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's just like this. And that's why.
Wii Sports Resort. No one plays that. So, this kick is turning out pretty good. But what should I... This is kind of a simple question, but I don't have a Muzzle Flash here. I feel like I should include one here. Oh, my table's dying. I'm gonna go for it. Go for another Muzzle Flash. Here we go. Just stick it to his elbow. Oh crud! I don't want to move him though because he's in a really good position.
Weird animator says, "Should I change my name back?"
No, it's good. I don't know. They're both good.
You don't even know which random weird animator I was talking about.
I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do this kind of powerful kick, but every time I've tried, I've failed. So this kick is looking like it could potentially be really good. Let's see if I can execute it right. So I always have this choice that I can never decide whether his momentum follows through or if he's like stiff kind of kick. If you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, one more frame of anticipation because this is going to be really powerful. Then it's just going to be really fast, really super fast kick to give it maximum power. All right, I moved him far too much. Crud, I'm gonna blow it. The momentum was so good and now I messed something up.
Current Untitled Production says, I am also animating as I watch your stream.
Awesome, I love animating while I watch other people's streams. It's very productive feeling. It's very helpful, it gives me the watch time. I appreciate everyone who's staying on. Like, thank you so much. We still have 16 people. That's really awesome, guys.
We're going to 14. Dang it, you finished this.
Wow. I take it back. All right, look at this. There's hair. I hate it so much. Oh, there's hair.
Somebody asked if you could play the whole time.
Yep, really soon. In fact, I'm going to hold out until I finish it. finish this shot because I'm really close. Because once I kick this table, I should move pretty quickly after that. This table is kind of just levitating there. That's fine though. All right, let's see. I don't know what's wrong, guys. Something just doesn't look right to me. That looks a little bit better. Maybe I should just go ahead and kick. I feel like it needs more anticipation though. All right, let me just try that. All right, ready, ready, ready. This is my favorite part right here. Is the impact. I love dramatic motions. That looks okay, right? That looks good. Can't see his head at all. What do you guys think?
The table is flying backwards is the problem.
Oh, I think you're right. The table's shaking. Crud. Why didn't you point it out sooner? What? Man, the table's just like all over the place. No one's gonna notice, right? I feel like that looks good enough though. It's shaking because it's getting hit by bullets. There. That solves my problem. What do you guys think? Is that motion too quick? Because it goes from here to here. Let me know. Yes or no?
Someone says do it higher with blue tack.
This right here?
I'm not sure. The table's scared of being kicked.
Yes, it is shaking with fear.
It's good.
It's good?
It's okay.
It is okay. Ooh, what if I did a movement? All right, watch this. Let's see if this looks good.
Loft, was there any notable stop motions from your childhood that just stuck with you as that's me, the stop motion battle from the brick? Built for combat. I watch it at least once in a while.
Well,
somebody said it was too fast, by the way.
Kick is too fast?
It's fine.
So, to answer your question, as far as Lego goes, yeah, there's some of my beginning Desk Wars animations I was pretty happy with, and I go back and watch from time to time. But that wasn't childhood, that was like a couple years ago.
I don't know what animation that you did. I don't think it says.
Oh, really?
Are there any notable stop motions from your childhood that just stuck with you, as in that's your favorite stop motion battle of the bricks back with combat?
Battle of the Bricks. That sounds familiar. Again, I haven't watched. If that's your question, then I haven't watched a lot of animations as a kid. In fact, I've hardly seen any until last year is when I was really introduced to this whole Lego stop motion thing. If you can believe that. What do you guys think about that? Oh yeah, that looks good, I think. Yes or no, guys?
What camera mode is best for stop motion studio?
Well, it's really best to stick with manual when you can. It's completely necessary to get clean masking frames to stick on manual. And what you do, you don't have, manual can be intimidating because you feel like you got to control everything, but all you do is hit automatic, tap where you want it to focus, and then hit manual, because that way you won't mess up your focus. And if you don't mess up your focus, you can always do clean masking frames, and it doesn't change focus. If it changes focus, it's your animation will get messed up.
We have a yes. That's
oh no! Man, I've been animating a long time.
What?
You guys like that? I feel like that's good. There we go. Do we want a flash?
Flash or no flash? There should be there should be a scene where Rocky picks up a Spartan and uses Spartan as a weapon.
Oh, I love that. You just like...
Also, people like the Flash. So.
That's a great idea. I love that. I gotta use that. I gotta remember that. Remind me. Okay. All right, so we would do like a flash. What about an impact effect? Yeah, I think I like that. What do you guys think about that? All right, so here's where I always get stuck. I don't know whether he should hold his foot there and have it fly that way, or if his momentum should fall through. I feel like maybe in this position, this kind of kick,
Let me ask, can I buy one of those figures anywhere, or did you make them?
I made it. This figure, I made this one. Those you can buy at any Walmart. But yeah, it's not as good as it looks like. It can be pretty annoying sometimes. So maybe eventually I'll include a tutorial on how to make it. But I mean, my advice is just stick with these guys. If you want to make a custom figure, and I don't know. There's not a whole lot of reason. The only reason I'm still using him is because he's kind of developed into a signature character. But he's pretty annoying, actually, to use. So, here's where I'm struggling. I don't know what to do.
That's for you. This is a problem.
Yes. I think I'm going to hold his foot there. But I almost want to hold it right there. Like here, I'll try it because I think I can delete it. I'm just gonna have like 3 frames of it here. Oh, I'm gonna do that trick where I go like turn shutter speed way up. Let's see if I can get some movement. Ugh! Or is it lower? Do I have to turn it lower? Why is it not happening? Okay, maybe if I...
Lego Light Bulb says do a motion blur effect on the table.
That's what I am trying to do.
And that was a while ago, so I forgot to read that.
Oh, well, I am listening to your idea then. But I don't know how to do that. So maybe I need to learn how to actually like apply the actual... Okay, I'm gonna reset this. The actual blur effects like through post-production. But for now, I might try off-focusing it. It's kind of really severely cheating, but... There, let's see what that looks like. And then it's just gonna get launched. So I have like 3 weird frames of it just sticking there and then... What do you guys think? Does it need more maybe? Maybe more frames. Because it's kind of abstract doing that. Let's see. Yes, I like that. Make the table do a barrel roll. That's in my plans now. Thank you.
I don't know why, but when you're moving your camera angle, the sound it makes is just really satisfying for some bizarre reason. I don't know why.
When I'm moving my camera angle?
The sound it makes when you're moving your camera angle. I also don't know why.
I don't know what, I hate to say it, but I don't know what you're saying. Wait.
I think it's when you so the stream can hear it really easily because it's right next to the mic,
Yeah.
but we can't hear it.
Cool. Well, here's some satisfaction for you, if that's what you're talking about.
Is that what you're talking about? Make the noise more.
Alright, I feel like...
Great news, we are peaking. We are at 20. That's our peak.
Alright, I'm gonna hold it just like
Question,
one.
what are you shooting with?
What you mean
The
camera?
iPhone 11 Pro
Yes,
Max.
iPhone 11 Pro Max, which
The
is
Apple iPhone
crazy
11.
that I have a phone like that. Honestly.
It's really old now. They're like, I got that iPhone 14.
It feels like
You're
I
not
still
cool
have...
anymore.
It was so crazy. To have like the newest phone, it was such a weird sensation. It lasted like a week.
Yeah, we had the newest phone for about 1 week.
It was insane. But I would have, yeah.
Oh wow. Does anybody here have any of the newer phones beyond iPhone 11? Because the look of the phone hasn't changed at all. So has it actually changed? It's really random. I'm just curious.
No. Right, barrel roll in the air. Great idea. That's what's going to happen. If I understand, you're just talking about just having it fling like that. All right, and I want to find out how to get some blur effect on that table.
There should be a scene where the Spartans do the classic pilot thing and Lofty bursts out.
Ooh, yes! I think that might be a winner. I like that idea a lot. Do you understand? That's a good idea.
Dumb.
And it sounds fairly easy to animate because I just, actually it'd probably be more difficult. But yes, that's a very good idea. Very good idea. Alright, there's no bullets. That's not going to bother anyone. He kind of just stopped shooting when he's like, oh no, he's kicking the table. I better watch it fly up in my face. Alright, once again, I will avoid masking by just, putting the table on top of the stool. Actually, I feel like it's going a little bit too fast. Alright, you guys, should I add another gun effect? Or should it just impact? I'm so glad I'm kicking the table instead of, making him run at the table. We'd be here for another 3 hours if I made him run at him instead. And kicking looks a lot cooler. What do you guys think? Should I add some muzzle flashes? I feel like I need to. I really kind of don't want to, but... What does that even say?
About what?
This would be kind of...
Make that the bad boy shoots the table and it breaks.
Ooh, I should definitely have some wood pieces flying off of them. Why is this taking so long? This should be easy. There we go. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of distracting from what I want you to see. I want you to see the table flying, not the laser. What do you guys think? Include the gun or no? Yeah, I feel like I really should include it. But if you guys say no, I can go back. That's a really easy frame to do. Alright, I'm gonna take him off his clay base because he's a big boy, he can stand. And I'm gonna show that angle now, so you're gonna be able to see. Uh-oh. All right, that looks, something still looks off about that, in my opinion. All right, almost done with this shot. And then I'll play the animation through. All right, and I'm gonna take my razor off because we're gonna get low with this shot, I think. Yeah, that looks good. I think. What do you guys think? All right, and obviously I'm not using masking frames. He's just gonna kind of hold the table as it smashes into him. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off the center brick, see if I can. All right. Do I have brown clay? Not open. I don't feel like opening it, so I'm just gonna use gray clay. All right, I'm gonna, I'll just show you what I'm doing. We're gonna make this table smash on him. Hey, can you find me some small brown pieces? You know what? Forget it. I think I might have enough. Because I'm gonna start. Let me get the manual so you can see what's going on.
When Lofty fights the guy with the broom should twirl his broom like a staff, and Lofty picks up a Spartan and uses the Spartan as a staff.
I definitely like the idea of Lofty using some random dude as a weapon. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm the one thinking about this now, but how are the Spartans drinking their beverages? As in, they are in a bar, yet none of them have their helmets off. Just logic rather than realistic.
We don't think about those things.
Yeah, how are they drinking?
We don't think about those things.
How? That doesn't make sense.
We still don't think about those things. So. Alright, I really want to go on after this, but I don't think my battery is going to let me. So after this shot, I'm going to have to wrap it up, guys. Which is fine, because like I said, I'm very mentally depleted, so... I'm still off screen fixing up this guy. I'm just trying to get...
Have you ever tested out how many frames you can take in a stop motion?
What do you mean? You mean spam clicks to see how long it took for it to tell me to stop taking pictures? I don't understand.
I assume it means I assume it means frames per second, perhaps.
I've done that, yeah. Alright, does anyone here use dragon frame? Because I have a dragon frame question. What? I know Fantastic Productions does. He was here at one point. What?
Actually, rereading the comment, you probably saw how many frames you can take in one project.
No, I have not experimented with that. Alright, there is my sophisticated project. If I can just get him to stand up, he is holding everything necessary for me to not have to mask anything. And I'm gonna get rid of the bar, because here's the thing, this bar is kind of tall, and you know what, I'm just gonna separate the bar. This is kind of cheating, but I'm gonna make the bar look like it's lower than it is so it looks more realistic. Because I don't know how many people notice, but the bar is way tall, and I have to elevate him. Like if you see right here, he's elevated on a couple plates. So for this, I need to just, well, you can hardly tell what's going on because of that. Anyway, if you can follow that. Just chop the bar in half. Uh-oh, I think his leg is about to come off. Oh, I don't like that clay, but if I get rid of it, it's gonna make the whole thing fall apart. I don't like that. There. And now I really want some motion blur. All right, let's see if there's anything good in that. There's something. Let's see, which one of these do I want to use? That one's pretty severe, but do I want that? Can you tell what happens there? I kind of like that, but I need a... I think that might be too much blur. Is that too much blur? All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take another frame. I don't wanna move the bar back because I don't wanna move him. Again, kind of cheating maybe.
So level says, what is your question? He's directing this to you.
What was my question? Is that, can you understand what's going on? It's too much blur. Too much blur with that frame right there. This is a really unprofessional way of getting a blur effect. Okay, there we go, there we go. Which one of those? Oof, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna keep, I need to choose between one of these two frames, but for now I'm just gonna see what it looks like when I smash them against the wall like that. No, I gotta see it together. I think I'm gonna take that out. Alright, now I'm gonna take the other one out. I hate choices. Alright, there we go. Let's try that.
Plastic order's back. It says, can I see what you have so far?
Almost, and I'm trying to wrap it up right now. I'm really close. Really close. Hang in there a tad longer.
This is from where he steps in. Because he's about to need to eat pizza. There's no need to flex. I would love some pizza right now.
I would love some pizza right now too.
Policy Kermit Production says, I'm amazed at the detail you put into this animation.
Thank you. It's fun, kind of like, what's the word? I don't know.
Well said.
Well said. Quote from Lofty.
Random weird animator would like to know the meaning of life.
And that I cannot give you. You have to go on a long journey of self-reflection for that. So close! Come on, just stay. So this is where sticky tack is better. I'm gonna try sticky tack. The sticky tack is so much more visible. If you can see a little bit of clay, man, that's not a little bit of clay. It's all over him. I hate that. Now let me try cleaning him up a tad. Uh-oh, man, that sticky tack is really good. Good stuff. Yeah, see, this is what clay does. Clay will get in your Legos, and then it's a pain to get out. And in some cases, you really can't get them out. Maybe if you wash your Lego, but almost done, guys. I am working off camera with my dude right now, so. I am really liking that. So now I have the matter of the guns to deal with. Because he was holding guns and you can kind of see it there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect it. Or I'm just gonna deal with one gun, pretend the other gun just vanished. And maybe I can put it on the ground back there. There we go, I'm gonna do that. All right, and the other one's gonna be like here. I'm gonna be holding it like that. But I need to fix where that angle is. Yes, I like it, except that table goes awfully fast, which I guess is okay. All right, this it's not locked down enough. I'm running out of battery life, guys.
Liquid Light Bulb said, did you have a question about Dragon Frame? I can answer it. Or did
Awesome.
you say you got a question?
Yes, I did. Can you make certain frames at a higher rate than others? Like if I wanted this movement to be extra fast, could I like select a ton and then make these high at 30 frames per second when really the whole animation is at 20? And vice versa, if I wanted this kick move to be a little bit slower, could I like select them and lower the frame rate just for those specific frames? Because that would be really handy, and I really want to do that, but I'm not sure. I feel like Dragon Frame would have a lot more capabilities, but I actually don't know, so I need to find out some of this stuff. Do you have Dragon Frame? All right, this table is going to come apart now. So I know I can do that by selecting the pause button, but then I'm restricted by either reducing it or actually only reducing it by like 50%. And if in the case of if I was to lower the frame rate to like from 20 frames to 18 frames, I wouldn't be reducing the speed by 50%. It would be a lot less than that. I don't know exact numbers, but if you see what I'm saying. So I can't just add pauses. Sometimes I do, but for more detailed, specific micro movements, it would be too obvious and choppy. You can't? Why not? It'd be such an easy function to add. I don't get it. Because, I mean, at first I was assuming that obviously they must have that, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, that they don't necessarily have that function. And yeah, that's disappointing if they actually don't.
Thomas and Kermit says, why did they eat Todd? He was going to pay for dinner.
Yeah, Todd was clearly upset about it, and they found out that he wasn't actually going to pay for dinner, and they're like, you know what, let's just eat him instead. That's looking good, guys. What do you think? I think. Who's asking Loft why? Did I cut out or something? Loft question mark, Loft question mark. Hey Loft question mark. Yes, what is your question? I see it's the same person. What is your question? Did you ask a question? Can you see what Serge Wolf Productions question? All right, so is this board too much in the way, do you guys think? Might be too much.
Okay, we're animator says, I gotta go, and I see you gotta get back.
Thanks for hanging out. Yes.
Nice to see you get back to footage.
Thanks for sticking with us. Yeah. You can watch the end of this if you want to see the full thing strung together. You think it looks good, Plastic Wars? All right. I think you might be right.
Here's this question. Do you have any advice to talk about when you never give up?
When I never give up, what do you mean? Advice to talk about when I never give up. No, we are down to the last 10%. These phones have insane battery life, though. I think we can make it.
As a bricklayer.
Do you understand the question?
I do not.
All right, the frame down, almost there. Almost there. Get rid of these guys.
Lego Light Bulb says, I have not explored the entire software yet, but in the FPS settings, I don't see anything like that at all where you can change the FPS for the whole video.
All right. Yeah, it was a long shot. Have that as a function.
No, I got it wrong. I've not explored the entire software yet, but in the FPS settings, I don't see anything like that. All there is change the FPS of the whole video.
Yeah, that's what I understood. What?
That's why commas are useful. Makes things easier to read. There are no commas.
Damien is insulting your grammar.
Your punctuation.
Punctuation. As he corrects me. Oh, I'm so mentally tired right now. I'm so close, guys.
Other words says, I think the pieces of the box fly too far. They should drop. No, maybe not.
It's pretty dramatic. Oh, yeah, it's definitely pretty dramatic. This is why you have it set to manual, people. You see this? I did not. Although when you're dealing with moving scenes, it's okay to do automatic because your focus is constantly changing sometimes. Right, that doesn't work. He's gonna have to fall more like at an angle, so I need clay. He can't stick.
Listen, is this going to be the last shot of the stream?
Yes, I would like to go on longer, but I'm low battery and I'm also kind of mentally drained. So unfortunately, I will be ending it after this last shot, and which will be a couple more pictures. That doesn't look very good. I guess that's all right. What do you guys think? Does that look good? Yeah, that looks fine. All right, I'm gonna sticky tack him down so his movements are consistent.
When is the next stream?
I do not know. I have a pretty mercurial schedule, so I can't make any promises. Oh dear. I need to actually retake that because that board in the background, this momentum is going in the wrong way.
That's fine. Have your rest as the stream has been really good, and remember not to overwork yourself, Loft.
That won't be a problem. I shall not overwork myself. Although, yeah, I can get pretty carried away animating though. I could animate for hours. I do animate for hours. It's been like 2 hours and a half, right? No, it's only been 6 minutes. Nice.
Yes, the YouTube still thinks it's been streaming for 6 minutes. The longest minute of my life. Make the table fall on his head.
Like maybe a piece of it. All right, I'm gonna try something, experiment a little. See what happens if I put the camera at an angle so you're like falling with them almost. Yeah, I think I like that. What do you guys think about the camera angle?
How much battery left?
8%, 7%. Oh guys, this is getting tight. I mean, I should be good. He's on the ground. He's on the ground now, so. Just gotta get that board on the ground and then get him fully rested on the ground, but his momentum.
The question has been asked again. When is the next stream?
Still don't know. Soon. I really need to get this out, this video out. So hopefully soon. And by what I mean by soon is maybe next weekend. So close. Oh, I'm actually starting to get nervous that I'm not gonna be able to make it.
You should still have like 15 minutes of battery left at least.
I don't know, I feel like it starts draining faster when you're at this bit. I mean, I really think that it does. Crud, I bumped this. So this is not locked in place, it's held up by clay, which is why this is dangerous, because I'm gonna start bumping it.
It would be funny if a little piece of the wood from the now broken table fell on Spartan's head for a comedic effect. I think it just finished the shot.
I think that's a good idea. I don't know if I'm going to do it just because I don't want to. No, actually, it is a good idea, but for a lot of reasons, mostly my battery's about to die. I don't know what that means for the stream if my battery dies, so I'm trying desperately to make that not happen. We're still at 7%. We're good. We're good. His momentum needs to hold up longer. I never hold their momentum up long enough because, yeah, okay, maybe that's too much dramatic camera movement. Of course, we gotta have time to watch it through as well. All right. This momentum's slowing down. Almost done.
Alright, more elaboration on this question that I still don't understand. Like, for example, if the things you like put your true potential into that, your interest of things you like but can't succeed in being a stop motion brick filmer, that was hard to do.
Well, I don't understand, but maybe if you're talking about succeeding as a brick filmer, does that mean starting a channel that you can actually make money off of? Because I don't think many people do that, and that's most certainly why I'm not doing that. I'm not going to make a career off of stop motion. It's really impractical. I just kind of do it as a hobby. I don't know if that's your question, but that's my answer. So, so close. See, I'm just worried my battery's going to fly down because that's happened before. I don't like that last frame. That last frame doesn't look good. Alright, his momentum is officially dead. Except he's shaking all over the
Or
place.
says, I'm going to try to make a career off my channel. It is possible, technically. It's just risky.
It's not super practical, but I mean, yeah, if you think...
It's very practical if you pull it off.
No, it's not practical. It's...
What do you mean?
Or I guess if it succeeds is what you're saying. But it is very, very likely. You can be an extremely good animator and still have it fail just because the algorithm doesn't like you. And...
So you get animating and get at YouTube.
yeah, you gotta be good at YouTube, you gotta be good at animating, and you gotta make sure you have a safe backup plan just in case it doesn't go through. I don't like that head movement at the end, but oh well. We're gonna keep it going because I gotta be consistent.
Also, how much watch time? How much watch time do you have?
Still don't know.
No, I'm asking.
Oh. All right. Someone wanted a table to fall on his head. Is that right? We are done. Except I'm gonna make a table fall on his head because I love doing that. Smash. He's been smashed by a table. And now I'm wasting time because I'm done and I'm going to do this. There's the comedic effect everyone wanted. Smashed by a table. Okay. Thank you everyone for showing up. And actually I gotta play through the video first. How much percent? 5%. I must finish this comedic aspect of the video. Someone said a table should fall on his head, and that's what I'm gonna do. There you go. Now I really wish I had some dark green Legos, but I'm not gonna do it.
Or she said he has like 1,500 Didn't hear yours. Just watch that from streams. Does that count?
It better. There, are you guys happy? Comedic effect of a table falling on his head. I'm sure that's exactly what you guys meant. Right. That's precisely what you wanted me to do. There we go. And it is done.
Muzzle says, right.
Right. That's exact. Don't you be like that. This is exactly what you guys meant. All right. That is it. Let's watch the animation through and call it a day. Okay, here we go. Actually, I gotta scroll back. You reach a certain point, you can't just hit the play button up there anymore. All right. It's great. I love it. What do you guys think? Anyway, that's it. Thanks for coming. And, like, severely, thank you for hanging out with me the whole stream. I have 22 viewers now, and I have to end. Anyway, so 4%, I got to go. All right. See you next time, guys. See you next time. Thanks for showing up. All right.
Also, we still hardly know how to end this, so let's see how it's going.
Yes. Stop. Uh-oh. Stop. Finish. Yeah, that wasn't bad. If we are in